pelvic floor. Now, I'm going to teach a lot today, so just bear with me. And as I'm teaching, I'm going to have us moving the whole time, so we're not just like staring at me. We're going to keep the party going. Now, feet together. We're going to put the knees together, okay? So the pelvic floor muscle, it's the muscle on the bottom of your hips. It's the one that kind of like holds everything in and tight and then also releases things. So the workout, we're going to be working on the squeezing. And you notice what I'm doing with my hands? I'm coming up. Easiest way to activate it is squeeze the knees, squeeze the inner thighs. So you're kind of here, and then you're going to squeeze your butt in, and you're basically tightening, 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 and then relax. Squeeze the knees, squeeze the hips, sucking in and holding. And then relax. It's not a muscle that's going to turn on automatically. We have to use our brains to turn it on, starting with the knees, hips, squeezing the glutes. Okay. And release. That's a way to get it. Now we're going to add another level. And before we put the parts together, let's break them apart. Hands on, here's your belly button, right below your belly button. From here, we are going to suck in the stomach, and you should feel your fingers coming in, 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 in. Okay? And then release. And then in. And then release. Good. And in, sucking in. And release. One more time. Stomach comes in. Now, just holding your stomach in doesn't necessarily activate the pelvic floor, but it's a good preparation for activating the pelvic floor, which we're going to do right now. So, shuffle the feet in. This is the ultimate. Here, inner thigh squeeze, glute squeeze. Hands on the lower stomach. With the squeezing of the bottom, you're going to squeeze the top. Everything up and tight, up and tight, up and tight. Okay? And recover. Now, chair is not ideal for strengthening or for activating the pelvic floor because it is easier on the floor where you can put your hands on the lower part of your butt. But you want to feel your hips underneath, squeezing in and up underneath the chair. Let's review. Here we go. Ankles, knees, squeezing, hips, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the stomach up and in. Okay? And recover. So that's a good way to turn it on, but now we're going to work on how to use it during the workout. Aha, this is the key. So the pelvic floor is part of your core muscles. So a core workout is not complete unless the pelvic floor is turned on. So for today, I'm just going to say suck and squeeze. And what that means is lower part of your stomach comes in, squeeze the glutes. Okay? If you really want to, you can kind of put your hand on your butt and squeeze. But what we want to focus on is squeezing, okay, from what your hands here is. When you lift your leg, you maintain the squeeze. Very commonly, as soon as we go to move anything other than our core, you lose it. So you're in and you're tightening through the bottom and up and squeeze. And as you're lifting your legs, and we're going to do this basically with everything today, is we're coming up and we're tightening. Good. Okay. Now, a little Pilates cue is they talk about like having a pee. It's kind of weird, but pee like between your butt and you're squeezing it in. I know. Pelvic floor cues are the best. Okay, now look, this is another one that we can activate on. Then we're gonna speed up a little bit. Okay, is feet are apart. Okay, we can get that same squeeze without squeezing the knees, right? So you're here in and squeezing lower stomach. Hands behind the head. We're gonna breathe in. Now, as we're squeezing, we're gonna come down, and as you come down, you're gonna actually be able to squeeze more, suck in more, tight, 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 tight. Good, and then we're coming up. So let's do one together where we're not going to tighten at all. Just so you know, we're here, we're cruising, you're going down, everything's loose. Okay. Sure. That's still going to turn the core muscles on. But if we suck and tighten as we go down, right? A little more conscious movement here. Suck, 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 suck. That's how you really get the strength. Okay. Now I will be reminding us and we'll be stopping to work more on the pelvic floor, but we're going to pick up the pace here and start and get the moving. Start the warm up going, get the body moving. We'll do some stretching, everything all at once. So, first one, let's return. Ankles together, knees together, suck and squeeze the glutes. Okay, keep your hands on your stomach. We're just going to go up and down. Rich, like we did before. Focusing on tightening and squeezing everything. Oh yeah, gonna be a good one. And up, and down, and up, and down, and down, And up. Now we're gonna hold it, okay? Hold and pulse. And every time you're pulsing, you're squeezing in. Okay? We'll switch the legs, suck, tuck, and squeeze up in here. Good. In up. Okay, recover, relax everything. Ooh. Okay, and a little reminder, pelvic floor, squeezing our stomachs in. We're gonna step out, we're gonna step in. Just fight the tendency to get loose and oh yeah, relaxing, okay? Tight, 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 tight. It's gonna be extra work on your part. We gotta think about it. It's not gonna happen automatically. A lot of times you'll see we'll have our hands right here, kind of a reminder for our stomachs to go in. Especially as you start to speed up. Here we go. Tap, tap, and tap, and tap, and tap, and a tap. All right, we're going to bring the legs out in front. Knees are slightly bent. Tighten up, squeeze the glutes, tapping underneath the chair with your toe. Good. And back. Good. Nice and steady tempo. Okay, now look, you might be holding your breath this entire workout, trying to keep your abs tight, so go ahead and breathe. And so, okay, if you have to relax your stomach to breathe in, that's right now. Okay, retighten and tap. Now, the more you work on it, the more you'll be able to have a tight stomach and breathe. Good, a little quicker. All right, let's go ahead and add some arms. So legs are going to stay the same. We're going to pulse back both arms. And pulse. And pulse. And tap. And pull the shoulder blade. Good. Squeeze. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stop with legs. Let's get the arms warmed up right here. A little posture fixer. Hands together. We're going to open and close. And open and close. You really want to get that emphasis on the pelvic floor. Bring your knees and feet together. Keep maintaining that squeeze through the inner thighs. Squeeze through the butt. Okay, open. Doing it both ways. It's preference. All right, let's go a little quicker. And pulse. And pulse. And pulse. Good. 4, 3, 2. Okay, 1. Shake out the arms. Arms straight. Shoulder blades back in together and forward. So focus less on moving your arms, focus more on moving your shoulder blades together. Okay, add those core muscles, add the pelvic floor, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the butt, and pulse. And pulse. Breathe. Exhale. Smile. Yeah. Okay, a couple more right here. Okay, recover, shake out the arms. Nice and slow, we're gonna reach up and slightly to the side, and then down, and up, and down. And we're starting to stretch the side out as we reach. We're gonna stretch this muscle a little more in about a minute. Here we go. Reaching up, and reach. And make sure you're getting full stretch, shoulder all the way up as high as you can. Okay, do what you got, and all the way up. And reach. And reach. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do one more before we stretch. We're going to cross the arms and we're going to turn. You're not turning your head, you're just turning your shoulders. Okay, friendly reminder, suck in that stomach. Good, breathe. And 4, 3, double time with me. Here we go. In a twist. 2, 3, 4, twist. Tighten those stomachs, glutes. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Nice job. Okay. Before we add a little stretch, we're going to amp up the pelvic floor one more time. We're going to put you're going to, if you can, go ahead and sit on your hands, okay? You might have to lean forward. Ooh, my hands. You'll feel these little bones underneath, okay? This is called a hooking gluteal contraction. So basically, you're going to squeeze your glutes underneath, and you're tightening and tightening and tightening and squeezing your glutes. and then recover. So if you're doing it right, if it hurts your hands, go ahead, take your hands out. But if you're doing it right, watch me is as you're squeezing your glutes, see how my back rounds underneath? It rounds underneath. That's what you really want. Okay, squeezing in. So this is another way to contract the pelvic floor using different muscles. Coming in, squeeze. Okay, the glutes and recover. Up and squeeze and recover. Up and squeeze and recover. That's important because in this next stretch, which you guys know and love, but now has a new emphasis, we're going to turn and we're going to kick this leg back. Okay? There's just so much science I want to teach you guys today, but I will hold my tongue. Here, it's that same contraction in the glute, right? Squeezing the glute underneath, and you're squeezing the glute. You'll notice it adds stretch. We worked on it before. Now, today, as you're squeezing this glute underneath, tighten up through the bottom pelvic floor and the stomach. And in this position, you'll be able to get a little bit more lift, a little bit more contraction. It's all mental. You got to try really hard. Okay, then relax. You're not going to be a holder forever. So, here we go. Let's do it again. Tuck and squeeze this glute, hook underneath, tightening up here. Hold that tightened stomach in pelvic floor. We're going to reach straight up with the arm, holding everything. You may be tempted to hold your breath. Okay, try to relax the lungs. That's a good cue. Now we're going to breathe in, stretch more, reach up, inhale. And then we're going to exhale, spear fingers. Good. Now, the back leg comes as straight as possible. It is harder to hook the glute and squeeze this glute in this position. Still try, okay? This back knee straight or bent, depending on your flexibility. Now we're going to go back after this side muscles like we did in the warm-up. So we're going to reach up and now slightly to the side, okay? Hold this position. Now from here, squeeze the glutes, suck the stomach in, getting it at a new angle. Tighten, 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 tighten. Breathe in and exhale, coming down. So the fun part of the pelvic floor is technically you can strengthen it in any exercise. It doesn't matter. Okay? Here, kicking the leg back. There's just certain positions where it's better. Like this is a good position to really get target the pelvic floor. Because, let's do it again, hooking the glutes and squeezing. Okay? Sucking in through the bottom, lifting. Okay? Oh. Okay, relax. And again, squeeze the glute, sucking in through the bottom, holding, reaching straight up. Let's stretch that hip. Get that back. We don't want to neglect the rest of the body. Now we're going to breathe in, stretch more, inhale. And then we're going to exhale, coming down, spear fingers. Good. Okay, let's kick the back leg back. Oh, yeah. And we're going to reach up slightly to the side. Love it. Okay, we're going to breathe in, stretch more, inhale. And then we're going to exhale, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Good. All right, let's run through a couple stretches, just relaxing everything. All right, let's kick one leg out. We're going to reach up, breathe in, inhale, and exhale. We'll let go of the focus on the pelvic floor for a second. Just reaching down, stretching. This one's for the back of the legs. Pull that toe back towards you. Okay. And we're going to roll up super slow. Do, 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 do. Okay, we're going to kick the other leg out. Pull the toe back. Reaching up, breathing in. Exhale, coming down. Coming down, coming down, coming down, down, down. Head down, chest down, looking down. Make sure you're relaxing your neck and you're pulling that toe back, stretching out the calf. Now from here, we're going to roll up nice and slow. Good. Let's stretch the upper body. Hands behind the head. Just pull the elbows back. Breathe in with me. Inhale. And exhale. Elbows to the center. Okay. And we're coming up, 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 up. And we're going to breathe in. Inhale. And then we're going to exhale. Reaching up. Up, 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 up. Shoulders to the ears. And over to the right. Oh, yeah. Get that side. Good. And over to the left. Stretch. Okay, back to the center. Breathe and reach up. Inhale. And exhale, spare fingers. All right, let's go right back at those core muscles, getting the pelvic floor into place, and we're going to strengthen the other parts of the core too. Don't get hyper focused. This one, feet apart, cross the arms, okay? Pelvic floor tightening to the bottom, squeezing into your lower ab. Now, we're going to crunch down like you're tucking your elbows into your pockets, and as you're coming down, you should be sucking in more. Okay, and up. A lot of times when I teach this, they're too relaxed in the stomach. You really got to tighten and squeeze. Okay? How much strength you build is directly proportional to how much energy you're putting into the squeeze of the stomach. You got to do the work, not the exercise. Up all the way. Let's go down one more time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, and up, nice and slow. Beautiful. Now we're going to twist. We're going to crunch down over the thigh. Okay, and up, and turn the other way. And down, and suck in. Good. Okay, and up, and turn the other way. Suck in as you're going down over the leg. Okay, we're shifting the emphasis from one side. Turn the other way. Suck it in. All right, let's have some fun, shall we? We're going to turn. We're going to crunch down. We're going to suck, and then we're going to lift the leg that we twisted towards, really tightening, squeezing the glutes underneath, and coming in. Okay, so turn, and we're going to come down, hold, lift the knee, squeeze the glute, tightening everything. You can even exhale, really get it tight, and then breathing on the way up. All right, one more time like that, nice and slow. Here we go. Turn, crunching down, holding, lifting the leg up, tightening everything. Good, and up. That's beautiful. And turn the other way, coming down, crunching and squeezing. Okay, and we're back to the center. Good, let's relax the arms. All right, let's go a little quicker right here. We're going to speed up. And we're going to go side to side. Get that blood pumping. Waist trimming. Make sure you're not bobbling the head, meaning bringing the shoulders here as you're still maintaining that forward posture. I've been noticing. Now we're going to lift the opposite arm, get that big side stretch again like we did in the lunge, and reaching up, beautiful, and reaching, good. Reaching, and reaching. Good. Keep the breath going, okay? Breathe. 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 Okay, relax those arms, shake them out. Similar muscles, slightly different. I love this one. Arms are out. We're going to shift over to one direction, okay, and back. Arms aren't going down, just our shoulders are shifting. The further you shift, the more this other side is working to hold you up. Also great for your belly dancing careers, I know. See, 2 for 1. Okay, now we're just going to go shift and go nice and slow, but I want you guys moving, working those side muscles. Feel the shoulders too a little bit, huh? Okay. Good, let's shake all that out. Back to the pelvic floor. Suck, tuck, and squeeze, ankles and knees, just like we started class with, except now we're gonna lift both legs up. When you lift both legs up, you'll feel the pressure in the abdominals. Keep sucking against that pressure, right? When in doubt, suck it in, okay? And up, and squeeze. Up, and squeeze. Good, let's just keep going here in 10 seconds. Tighten, 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 tighten. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Okay, one more. We're going to hold it 5 seconds. Here, I'll count it down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Nice job. Breathe. And exhale. All right, let's just do one more quick review for all of us. So this is the one you guys can practice at home if you really are focused on strengthening the pelvic floor. Is inner thighs, all right, squeezing, also squeezing the hips. Now, this is your adductors. It doesn't necessarily contract your pelvic floor, right? Next piece is squeeze your glutes underneath That's going to start contracting the pelvic floor more. But really, what that pelvic floor is when you're sucking and pulling everything up and you're tightening, tightening, tightening. Inner thighs help, glutes help, stomach helps. Okay. And relaxing. Just think of like compressing everything. And in the reason it gets weak is we just haven't used those muscles in that way. Right. So if you don't, it gets loose here in the stomach and it loose and it separates. All right. So we're just trying to retighten everything in. And the biggest opponent of pelvic floor strengthening is you got to use your brain, right? You got to use your mind. You got to create the pressure internally. You can't really like lift a weight to do it for you. Okay. All right. Relax all that for now. Let's stretch our necks. Then we'll be done with the chair. So from here, let's turn our head to the right. Gonna go all the way around. All the way around. Okay. Maybe just to the shoulder. Okay. And we're going to turn the other way. Okay. And then back in. And we're going up. Okay. And down, 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 down. Okay. And we're looking forward and ear to shoulder. And ear to shoulder. Okay. And circle. Okay. And circle the other way. Good. And relax. Nice job. Give yourself a round of applause. Good. And remember, keep tightening.